Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially surpassed WrestleMania 38. What a weekend. Um, this is you could kind of consider this a little part two for my WrestleMania Night 2 review because it cut off, but just to talk about this, I still stand that Night 2 was actually a good show. The reason why I say that is because I was generally more. I know some people. I'm surprised that some people were, but I noticed that the people who are saying that Night 1 was better are a bunch of smarks. Because like they like Cody Rhodes. That's literally why. A lot of fucking these smarky fans are saying, "Oh, Cody Rhodes, that's all I care." Yeah, that's what these weirdos. Obviously, I would say with Night 1, it had the better main event. Okay, Night 1 had a better main event. Um, So yeah, Night 1 had a better main event. It had freaking Austin and Owens. I will not lie to you, that was a better main event than Night 2. But I was generally more entertained by Night 2 because Night 2. First of all, I thought the whole matches were better. I thought the majority of Night 1 was pretty boring because I didn't give a shit about the matches and I thought they all were really boring. The reason why I say Night 2 is better, you had a decent opening match. Yeah, it was based on a lot of better moments. That's the thing. I guess because you're not a real wrestling fan. You don't like you don't like pure wrestling. Yeah, that's like all these boring ass matches. Like who cares? I care about fucking legit good wrestling. Okay, like with characters and stories and moments. Okay, it was definitely more sports entertainment, as they say. Even though wrestling is sports entertainment, you dumbasses. So the opening was better. The moment with Gable Stevenson and Chad Gable, just Triple H opening the show was fucking awesome. What was the second match? Oh yeah, freaking it was a good helping Bobby Lashley establish himself, doing a little moment for WrestleMania. Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn was already a way better match than a lot of matches at WrestleMania. Fucking the Night 1, besides Austin and Owens, obviously. But I mean, it was still very entertaining. It was so fun. I mean, the tag team women's match was like whatever. Who fucking gives a shit? Edge versus Styles was decent. It was not this good match as a dream match thing, but even though I don't like the whole Edge new look, but hey, fuck it. Edge is still pretty cool no matter what. I still love Edge no matter what. Then Edge, he still is a good wrestler. He does try. The match was somewhat good. Then freaking what else happened? Then the New Day match is like whatever. Good thing it was short. Then the Pat McAfee stuff, which, let's be honest here, that Pat McAfee stuff was fucking good. Okay? Pat McAfee awesome. Then fucking just McMahon himself also surprising us. Surprising us with the fucking match. Like, surprising us with a match. It was fucking amazing. And then we got our classic Austin McMahon segment. Fucking beautiful. And even though he's sure to botch, but it's fucking still funny as hell. And yeah. Like it or not though, even though the main event was, the erupt, it was still fine. It was still a fine match. It could have been better. But let's talk about the main event though. Definitely Night 1 main event was better and probably the best thing out of this entire thing. But here's the problem, and we will talk about Night 2. I'm not saying that Reigns versus Lesnar was terrible, but it was. The problem with that is it was basically the same match we've seen already. If anything, their Crown Jewel match was way better than this match. And again, it's just all that build up that you did for this match. And it was just the same match we've seen before. Okay? Definitely the WrestleMania 3 match was fucking still the best. Like, killer, alright? But then, freaking, just. Then we got that match. I'm sorry. Like, sure, the match was fine. But it was like, okay, come on. Is there going to be something? We could probably get a good finish. We didn't. And it's understandable. Because apparently, Reigns popped his shoulder. I get that. And you know what? That's probably. But the thing is, the entire match, though. Sure, while I still think the match was not bad. It just. All this build up of this match. This great build up. We promised blood and shit. There was no blood. If anything, this match should have been different. I said this before. This match should have been no disqualifications. I don't know why they did not even surprise us. You know, all the surprises. Like, why not do something different? Why not make this match no disqualifications? Add a more... Maybe that would... Yeah, and again, this match was hyped as the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. Right? Title for title. And unfortunately, the match just felt like a usual Reigns-Lesnar match. It's not terrible. Not a bad match by any means. It just... We've seen it before, and it's like nothing really different. And it was just basically the same fucking match. You know, in all honesty, it was just the same fucking match. And it was kind of, that in that hindsight is what disappointing. But obviously, the main event is what really was the most disappointing. We'll talk about it. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm recording with my iPad, so I can't really record with, you know, that's why I can't really pause and shit. But the thing is, yeah, the main event, it could have been so much better. Like, I'm not hating on it. It's just like, I see why people don't like this match, and it's like, it was kind of let down. The main event should have been, like, it should have been fucking hard-hitting, blood for blood. It should have been fucking an intense match. You know, all this build-up for this match. And that's the sad thing. Like, why does WWE always do this? Like, you have good things going on. I noticed a pattern lately in wrestling. While you're having a good show, you end a show on a bad taste. Do you guys not notice that? If you guys are watching this video, like, do you guys not notice that? Like, every time when WWE does something that's cool, it's always like a sour taste in the mouth. It's always like fucking a little sour. Like, oh, this is... That's okay. That happened. That really. I remember I was enjoying freaking SummerSlam 2015, and then the fuck up finish with fucking that ending, like, oh, we're gonna have, oh, you know, oh, don't ring the bell, and then fucking, you know, how it happened. Like, you couldn't just have a clean finish with fucking Undertaker winning with the fucking Hell's Gate, and just like this, we had to have that whole cliche with the referee crap, you know. Yeah, a lot of things, man. A lot of fucking shows have happened before that it's like, you have good things going on, entertaining shit, like the show is actually not bad, it's actually fucking entertaining, you know, but then freaking, you know, you lost me, you know? And then, like, once when I was watching, and then, like, they ended the match with the spears, like, oh, what? Like, that's it? I was like, I reacted like that. And I understand why they probably ended the way it did. I get it. Because frickin' Reigns probably got injured, and I hope it's not severe. It's like, it's sad. All this build-up for Reigns, and he gets injured, you know what I mean? This title for title. And I really do hope the title for title is legit, that it's unified. You know, I really hope it's an undisputed championship. And maybe they could bring it back, and they could bring a new title that's good-looking, but they're probably going to have a shit-looking title. But the thing is, like, it's like all this build-up, and also, like, you know, the whole fucking name, like, oh, the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, and then this match happened, and it's like, really? And it's like the same match we got, like, and it's like, it's just the same usual finish. Like, we've seen a lot of these scenarios happen before. Sure, the title, you know, oh, Reigns somewhat cheated during the match, you know, with the belt. We saw it already at Crown Jewel, though. It's like, okay, first of all, this match should have been no qualifications, okay? There should have been some blood. It should have been hardcore, hard-hitting. Sure, barricade, you know, that was cool. They should have done that still. Maybe use the announce table. Fucking use some fucking chairs. Shit like that. Or fuck, if they still wanted to keep this as a regular match, you know, you should have done with the ending. Like, fuck, I don't know. It should have been hard-hitting. There should have been some blood. Maybe both of them bleeding a little bit. But while they can't fucking move, I don't know, Heyman got involved some sort of way. You know, and then what they should have done, maybe like Heyman gets F5 by Lesnar after almost costing Lesnar the match, or like you know, make sure they fucking Reigns doesn't lose. Then F5s, and then maybe a spear, and maybe, you know, like fucking, you know, when Lesnar is fucking, maybe like Reigns, like he could have tied him in the fucking Uranagi. Was it not Uranagi? The fucking guillotine, the fucking submission hold, and maybe fucking, you know, fuck you, Roman. Maybe Lesnar passes out, and that's how you could have Reigns win. That could be something different. You know, that could be something different. Or fuck, at least like even just having Paul Heyman try to get involved and Lesnar legit F5ing fucking Heyman. Which again, that would probably work if it's like a no DQ match too, but even if it's a regular match, but and then that would lead to Reigns legit winning. I don't know what to tell you. Or fucking, Concerto was a no squad. Again, this match should have been different, man. It should have been fucking a different match. It's the same shit we've seen before. And it's like, wow. But definitely the most disappointing thing was the Erupt ending. And I get it. Like, the Erupt ending with fucking Reigns getting legit injured, perhaps. If you saw some pictures, like, he legit popped his shoulder and the fucking shoulder, like, looked bubbled up. So it's like, wow, maybe he's like legit really hurt from that. Maybe Lesnar legit did it by accident, Which again, I don't think Lesnar obviously did legit, try to do it like by like trying to hurt him. Obviously it's by accident, but it's a darn shame that's how they ended this match. And it's like, wow, this is what happens when you try to build this big match, and we got the match we got. It's the same match, and it's the same match we usually seen. And the match ended abruptly. Like, I can see why people did not like the match. I still not mind the match. Is it the worst match of all time? No. Is it the worst main event of all time? No. But it should have been way better. It should have been way bigger. I know I keep saying this, but man, just adding that extra stipulation would have fucking give us a surprise factor. Maybe pull up a Rock and Austin type of thing. There are no disqualifications. Maybe you could have that simple, like fucking Reigns or something like Lesnar McMahon. I don't know, like Lesnar fucking angry from the Austin shit. That would lead to maybe, pal, you want to intimidate me? You want to laugh at my problems? I'm gonna make your match disqualifications and shit. And then stuff that could be like with Lesnar and fucking McMahon. Something for the future. That way you could end the feud with Lesnar and Reigns. Something maybe like a feud like fucking McMahon. Even though McMahon's old, but something. Something cool. Maybe fucking McMahon could have some new guy. Other than Austin Theory that can feud with Lesnar. Simple shit like that. Like, come on here. I don't know, man. I just thought... I will say this. I still was entertained by Night 2. But definitely, I can see why people complain. And yes, Reigns versus... I mean, it was still fast-paced. But the thing is, it was still like... Oh, wow, they're doing the finishers. And it's the same match we've seen before. It was better than WrestleMania 34, I will say that. I will say what I did like about WrestleMania 34 is obviously there was the blood. It's like, why not just do it again? Why not didn't have the blood? Maybe both men were bleeding, and then obviously you could add the fucking Reigns. I mean, Heyman involved and shit. In some sort of way. I understand how they had. I don't know. I just wondered how they would have ended it. That's the thing. It's the one hit thing. Maybe it could have saved the match if they're gone with the original ending they were going to supposedly do, but I don't know, man. It just felt kind of like the same. It's just cheap. I don't know. They should not build up this match as they would have. I mean, it's a darn shame. All the great build for this match, all the crazy shit. It made sense if this match was no DQ. I don't know. It's whatever. Overall, though, Night 2 I enjoyed. More than Night 1. I know a lot of people are saying that because of Cody Rhodes. Cody, my beautiful Cody. And for you people that are saying that Cody Rhodes should dethrone Roman Reigns, go get the fuck out of here. First of all, Cody Rhodes is not this new guy. You know how you guys want to say new guy? How is Cody Rhodes a new young guy? He's not. And Cody Rhodes is really not that entertaining. Get the fuck out of here about Cody Rhodes should dethrone Roman. My fucking ass. Get the fuck out of here. Cody Rhodes is not like a... So if guys like Lesnar and fucking Goldberg, Edge, Cena, all these fucking other great wrestlers, legit stars, could it be fucking... You're gonna have a puny fucking this motherfucker who just came from AEW, not really a ratings draw guy, Cody Rhodes, fucking win against fucking Reigns? Get the fuck out of here. Shouldn't we want a new guy to legit win? I thought you guys want some new guy. Oh, Lesnar should not beat him. Should be a new guy. How is Cody Rhodes a new guy when he's legit, probably just as old as fucking, Reigns? He's not, young. He's not, he doesn't have much of a shelf life. He's not, this young guy. Get the fuck out of here. If you want a young guy, obviously they gotta build this up better. They gotta build up Braun Breaker better. Heck, even Gable Stevenson. And honestly, I think that's why not? Honestly, Gable Stevenson, give him a Kurt Angle sort of run, or a push, or even like Brock. But like the thing is, you gotta make sure he's legit ready, and like legit. Heck, you could pull off all full circle. Lesnar is fucking Gable Stevenson's mentor. That could help fucking make sure that Gable Stevenson beats Roman. But you gotta build this up better. Honestly, just after tonight, Gable Stevenson, what you do, that helps establish him a little bit. He's already fucking just all those great accolades. You have Gable Stevenson be the future guy to probably beat Roman or Braun Breaker. But honestly, I think Gable Stevenson, already because the backstory, you know, Lesnar trained Gable Stevenson to be ready for fucking amateur wrestling. He's friends with him. You have him be the guy. Honestly, that's the guy who should fucking beat Roman, I think. Okay? Gable Stevenson. He's fucking all the athletes already. It's just obvious he has to be ready, you know? And he's young. He has more of a shelf life than a lot of these wrestlers. So, that'll be something. He has the look already. He fucking is already 21. I can't believe I'm like older than this guy, like by 1 year, and this guy legit looks like he's 30. You know, like, isn't that amazing about this guy? And he's fucking legit like fucking a beast. If you've seen him wrestle, this guy could be the future, honestly. So that's the guy should throw Roman on, if you think about it. And especially a little backstory, you know, just mentioning how if maybe Lesnar could be in his corner, you know, shit like that. If you have Lesnar with him, making sure the freaking Roman gets the throne based on this, and that's what you do. All right. That's my thoughts and whatever. Like, and you know, so yeah, Reigns is legit injured apparently. There's rumors he might be legit injured. If he is, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, wow, all that fucking push, and he's like legit injured. They probably have to relinquish the titles. I don't think they're gonna relinquish the titles, but wow, it's like bad timing and like. But anything again. They should keep the titles. They should not have Cody beat fucking Roman ever and shit like that, okay? But come on, the guy came from AEW. Really, you're gonna have your AEW guys fucking like what? I thought fucking you guys would fucking bury your fucking guys from guys from WCW who are better wrestlers than Cody Rhodes or AJ Styles or whatever. But you're gonna have John Cena lose to AJ Styles, and you're gonna have Cody Rhodes beat fucking your guys, top star. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What? Who? Again, I'm talking. All these people they have now, they're bookers. They're like former guys from TNA and AEW, or whatever. They're smarky. I don't know. They probably have an agenda to kill WWE. I don't fucking know. No wonder WWE's shit. Fucking all this fucking smarkiness. All right, that's all the little video. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.